Guys, I'm going to do a quick deck profile of Shiranuis, or however you want to say them. Might say anything else which I might add, anything which I'm thinking about taking out, but just go through it together. So I'm running 2 solitaires. A lot of people probably just run 3, but 2 is fine for me because it kind of gets it set. Like, there's so many like searching abilities, like Unizombie will send a card to the graveyard from your deck. Foolish Burial. So many different cards we can use, just bring out, like even Shiranui Spirit Master can special summon from the graveyard or the hand. So, but this deck is definitely one of the better effects in the deck. Just tribute it, basically a Lone Fire Blossom. I don't really use the second effect that much, but it's actually I do actually. But I don't use it with Star Synthesis that much. But it's a really it is a really good effect anyway. It would be better if it was like a tuner, but you kind of have everything. Just one Spectral Sword. I don't think I've literally used it maybe once or twice. It's just level 2, so you're gonna only use it with the level 6 synchros. It's basically a synchro for the graveyard. It's alright, but it's the fact that you can't use it first turn, which kind of makes it not so useful. Because in this deck I do a lot of OTKs, clear the field, and also bring out the Shogunsaga. But here I got 3 Spirit Masters. I run a Gold Sarcophagus, just banish it, pop as 1 card on the field. And also its first effect, just summon it, special summon another Shiranui card. I don't actually run that many Shiranuis, it's just the 2 Solitaires, Spectral Sword, these 3, and the 1 Shiranui Samurai. They've been quite useful when you want to banish it, just to get that attack boost. When the other main cards of the set, Mizuki just brings them all out for you to synchro. You can also use Shogunsaga's effect, just suck up the attack points. It is a very useful card with the 1700s, because a lot of cards in this deck, they're actually quite low attack, like this guy, Unizombie. Effect is really good. I use it, I don't use the effect where it's summoned. It's the one where you just send a zombie monster from your deck to the graveyard to get to level 4, which you can then use with another level 4 to get out Shogunsaga. But plus, like sending Mizuki to the graveyard, so you can then special summon wherever you want and just go for the OTK. I've actually run 2 Samurais, I didn't actually realise that. 2 Zombie Masters, pretty much a staple in any zombie deck. It's actually very useful just to get out some of the cards from your hand, like the Spectral Sword. You do not want to draw that card, and anything else where you just might not want. Goblin Zombie is pretty standard in zombie decks too. Was quite useful. Can pretty much search almost every card in the deck, I think. Plague Spreader, just in case if you just need that little extra. I don't really use that often, but to get out Revive King Hades or something. I also just like the look of these 2 cards, but they actually work quite well together, especially if you draw them both together. Where it's just pretty much like a simple Xyz usually. See someone. Also, Tristan's 1800 attack, so it's actually pretty useful. 4 Shogunsaga's effect. 1 Regeki, Book of Life. I don't run any Call of Hunted, I just use Book of Life because you can then banish card from their graveyard, which is actually pretty useful. Dark Hole, Gold Sarcophagus, like I said, just to banish the Spirit Master. Or you can actually use it with Solitaire Portability, because it's not much draw power. Might boost this to 2, but everything works so well together, I don't really feel like I need it. Foolish Burial, staple in most decks you use. Call of the Mummy, might take this out for the for another Portability, but because you got Spirit Master, you don't really need it that much, but one of is fine. You don't really see it often anyway. 2 Space Typhoons, simple. Sword Absorption, this is a newly added card to the deck. It's just because you're banishing quite a bit now. It's quite nice to have. One of my favourite cards is basically Icarus Attack for the zombies. But also, if you use it with Spirit Master, if you banish it from the deck, then you can pop a 3rd card. So it just helps clear the field for you to go the OTK with Shogunsaga. Noodlebug Nest just sends top 5 cards of your deck to the graveyard. It probably would include something what you might find useful. Blazing Mirror Force. I do have a a Drowning Mirror Force, but I mean, you usually have a lot of cards in the field monster-wise, so I don't really want to wait for a direct attack. This costs you go for the one turn kill just to add that damage, which is quite useful. Compulse, Bottomless, and here's the extra deck. So running 2 Shogunsaga. You only really need 1. I've only ever needed 1 to do the OTK. Samurai Saga. Oh, that's not Samurai Saga. Didn't actually organise these properly. Okay, it's just 2 Samurai Saga. It's a pretty good card. It's just a bit of recycling ability to get on your banished cards into the graveyard, but the main part of it is just a 2,500 attack. If you can't get into Shogunsaga, there's got Viking Hades. I think I only use 1, obviously for the Plague Spreader. Crimson Blader, just in case you need it. Black Rose, that's just because Unizombie is naturally a level 3. Just use level 4 there to clear the field. Same with the Zeta, it's a level 7. It's just quite a simple level 7 to be honest. Goyo Guardian, if you don't want to get out Samurai Saga, just use the card, it's still a really good card. Black Rose Moonlight is the level 7, quite simple. Red Dragon Arcfiend, just one of my favourite cards. And XCs is Bajinki Amaterasu, it's actually quite useful in the deck. Actually, those are a lot of level 4s, and you can actually get back your banished cards. Basically a built-in solitaire, to be honest. Dark Obedian XC Track, one of my favourite cards. Ken Gorgon, Antiluminescent Knight, however you want to say his name. Yeah, it was just something to fill in. I'll probably use, I got Silent on an Arc. I'm pretty sure it was in this deck, but might be in my Dynamis deck, to be honest. I'll probably use that instead. Castell, I always still see as a staple. It just helps you get over quite a few cards. But yeah, that's the deck. It's actually a really good deck. You can always get that one turn kill. Hopefully you can copy it and you actually see what I mean, try on Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro or whatever. I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye.